All right, welcome back to Cricket for Americans. Nick here. Sorry I'm a little late here. I was running a little late this morning, and I was assuming my man Gabe was going to be able to hold down. I did not text him, so I don't know where he's at. He might still be sleeping like a baby. Who knows? Or he may be jumping on right now. I am not sure. I will text him in a minute. But how's everyone doing today? We got RCB versus the Delhi Capitals. Thank goodness no wickets have fallen yet. Missed the first over, the first 7 balls, 6 for no loss. And this is a big game right here for the Royal Challengers of Bangalore. This is a huge match because they got beat so badly against CSK that they need to rebound, and they got to rebound against the Delhi Capitals. Whew. Tough matchup. We got Kohli and Padikal in the opening partnership. Padikal, my captain. I shouldn't have said that because I just jinxed him. He's got 9 off 7 balls already. Rabada is bowling. What is happening, everybody? Gunjan, what's up? Ravi, what's up? Prayag, the doctor. Sahil, how are you doing? Thanks for saying hello. Sean, hello. Yeah, no R3 wickets, no mush pick last night. Yesterday was a little crazy. Vindal, what's up? That's right. Let's go RCB. Renell, the mod, what is happening? Laughter Express, hello. Joy, Nahar, good man. You're a good man. How are you doing? Oh, I hate when they do that. It looks like an edge to me every single time. Faroon, how you doing, buddy? AJ, what's up? AH, Boomer, Monkey, how you doing, Nahar? I think I already said that. AJ, how are you doing? Joy, Han Solo. He's warming up his karaoke machine. Shot in the heart. Oh, that was horrible. Krishna, what's happening? Prajwal, how are you doing? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. It's a great, glorious Tuesday morning. It's going to be a busy day for me, but I'm going to start off the right way with some IPL. Oh, Padikal, don't get me nervous with those shots you're taking, my friend. They took a single right there. Rabada has given up 5 so far in 4 balls. Renell says, don't let mush come in the stream. I'll do my best. What's up, Serioja? Harishikesh, how are you doing? AJ, no, I didn't see your Instagram message till just a few seconds ago, so I'll be checking that out later. Yes, RCB, come on. Got to bounce back. I don't want to see any early wickets. You guys always get the wickets before I do. Always. Just like you're telling about this beautiful on drive here. You get those moments right before I do. So I'm so nervous just to look at the stream and see the words wicket or gone or out. Like I'm so nervous about it. Exactly. Let's talk about this for a second so I don't get nervous from seeing what I see in the stream because I don't want early wickets to fall. What did Chris Wokes do wrong? Okay. After 3 matches, he was in the top 3 for most wickets taken in the league for the purple cap. I get it. It's just the first 3 matches, but those are the only 3 he played at that point. He didn't have any drops. He didn't get lit up. He gave up 41 game, but so did Rabada. Rabada hasn't even sniffed not being on the side. What did he do wrong? What in the world did Chris Wokes do wrong? And I'm telling you, this is why I'm so defensive. This is why I'm so sensitive about this matter. It's ridiculous. It's the stigma that Chris Wokes can't bowl in the IPL. I'm sorry. In the 3 games he bowled, did he show that he can bowl? Absolutely, he showed that he can bowl. And he can also bat as well. You don't want a guy in your 8 or 9 spot that can bat a little bit? I don't understand it. As soon as some guys get healthy, they just sit my man Wokes down. What's up, Gabe? And I'm just so sick and tired of this idea that Chris Wokes is garbage, that he's a poor man's Tom Curran or some nonsense. I don't understand. Now, DC keeps winning, so you can't really say, oh, that's why you guys are losing. But why, Gabe, do you not want your best 11 on the side?
You know what? While I understand your argument for Chris Wokes,
oh, here it comes.
I'm even more shocked about Norkia because Norkia's fit to play, and we see Smudge in there. Now, I said, hey, Smudge is going to make this side, and everybody said I was crazy. Everybody's like, no, he's not an IPL player. Guys, they lost Sirius Iyer, okay? That's a huge bat. And I think that they feel that without Sarias Iyer there to stabilize the innings, they need somebody there that can basically stabilize the innings. Because here's the thing. Yes, you got some great hitters, but a lot of these guys can get out cheaply. We're talking about Shikhar Dhawan, we're talking about Shaw, we're talking about Pant, right? Stoinis. So even though people think there's no value in getting 30 on 30, right? 30 at 100 strike rate, there's value there, bro.
Ooh,
There's value.
Oh, there's a Sean sighting.
Smudge stabilizes the innings. He's only failed once in the 4 games. What is it? 4 games he's played so far? 3 or 4 games. I think they like him. I think he's going to be a permanent fixture. Or maybe it's just Ricky Ponting showing favoritism to his Australian boy. I don't know.
I see Sean Carman there, so I'm actually excited to see him away from the international. See how he's doing the IPL. I've not seen him in the IPL, so that's pretty cool. Gabe, the question everyone wants to know before this really gets going: who's the mush pick? They're dying. They're like they gotta have it.
Guys, yesterday I told Nick I was supposed to do an R3 wickets. I went to Trey's game, man. My eyes are all messed up because the wind is really bad out here in Vegas right now. So I wasn't able to do it. My mush pick was DC because I'm going with DC.
No,
I actually had a lot of people threaten me on social media.
Oh, thank goodness. Sorry, Gabe. They were saying out in the chat. They said gone in the chat. I got so nervous, and thank goodness my man Axar Patel could do everything but catch. Apparently, he took a bad route or something. Oh, that's my captain that almost got caught.
Sorry, you went with Axar Patel as your captain?
No. Patty Cole.
Patty. I got Patty Cole on my team too, just so you know. But no, my captain, I went with RCB because I think RCB is going to win this game. I got Shikhar Dhawan. Not RCB, sorry. DC, because I think DC is going to win this game. I went with Shikhar Dhawan.
Okay, so Dhawan's the one. He's my vice captain. I hate you. He's going down. But don't tell me that wasn't a drop, guys. I don't care if he didn't get any hands on that. That was the ugliest route I've ever seen in my entire life.
No,
his weight took him the other direction, so he didn't even get a hand on it. That was just he got twisted. And let me tell you this, guys. Let me tell you this because I'm so fair. That looks exactly like what would have happened to me if I was out there. Exactly what I would have done. 100%. And that's an embarrassment.
That is an embarrassment, guys. Nick is right. Here's the thing, too, guys. Nick, I wanted to do a cricket combo so bad yesterday. I couldn't do it, bro. Allergies absolutely kill me. And I took that medication and knocked me out. But something that I wanted to do as far as the cricket combos that was even more interesting to me than R3 wickets for yesterday was all the players pulling out. Andrew Ty is now pulled out. They have 4 international players left with the Rajasthan Royals. They're asking to borrow players. Did you see that article on Quick Buzz?
They want Chris Lynn from Mumbai.
Yeah, they're asking to borrow players.
No, you can't have them. I'd rather have Chris Lynn on the bench than on your side. Sorry, Rajasthan. I'm that cruel and that greedy.
I mean, your boy right now, Chris Wilkes. Can a brother get on lot 8? Chris Wilkes wants to play. Can a brother get on lot 8?
Oh, you know what? That would be Commissioner Nick, I would approve that trade.
Now, how does trade work, guys? Do you have to, like, if you're not playing a player, can I go and say to the IPL, hey, they're not playing them. Can I get them? Because there's also guys that aren't.
I'm sure as long as they're both in agreement with it, then it's good to go.
I mean, it's ugly. That's not true, Manav. All international players are not leaving. I read an article saying that the Kiwis have already committed to staying, which was funny because I think they faced a lot of backlash when they didn't show up. Actually, Australia faced a lot of backlash when they didn't show up to South Africa. But bro, we might see some players play like Tom Curran. Look at Han. What's up, Han? Han's like, does that mean playing time for Tom Curran? Somebody might use a Tom Curran because it's getting light out there, man.
Hey, let me ask you this. I don't want to get too political here because we got a good match so far. 25 for no loss. That's good for our CB fans. No wickets, please. But let me ask you this. Without getting too political, you have these international players in India right now. We know India is struggling. Me and Gabe have our most sincerest hopes and prayers out to India and all different areas. AJ was telling me that Bangalore is on lockdown, that they're starting a lockdown, that it's rough. that people are dropping left and right. It is very, very scary. We hope that everyone stays safe and that the virus is able to get contained and controlled. But if you have players that are out there in India in the thick of it in some of these places, isn't it kind of a risk to bring those back to your country? I know that sounds really heartless, right? But isn't that kind of a risk? Like, have them in a bubble in India. Maybe they don't want to play IPL because they don't want to sweat or whatever. Oh, that was close. Ooh, that was really close. But it's interesting, right? I have no problem with anyone wanting to go back. They got families to think about. They got friends, all that kind of stuff. But it's an interesting situation.
You just hit the nail on the head. Right now, the two players that wanted to go back home, Adam Zampa and Richardson, are stuck in Mumbai. They can't get, not in Mumbai. I'm sorry, they're stuck in India. They can't get out of there because the airport's locked down. They got no flights. They're stuck.
So how are the other guys get home? On a boat or something?
They recently just closed it down. The people that left before them were gone, but now they can't go. All the flights are locked. So it's crazy.
He's got the breaking news here.
Bro, quick buzz. I'm telling you. PSA there for Quick Buzz is on it, people. You guys got to follow some Quick Buzz. They got all the information.
And in case you guys didn't see it, that was our Cricket Tuesday yesterday. Was reacting to some Quick Buzz ads. Speaking of foreign reviews, me and Jody and I, we did a Blockbuster song reaction, posted a few days ago, instantly blocked, right? It wasn't a strike, but it got instantly blocked. Copyright claim. And so I disputed it from advice from our man Jabby, right? And the copyright claim got lifted. So it's on our channel right now. If you like Blockbuster, go check out that reaction on Born Reviews.
Nice. Chris Lynn asked Chris said, give them Chris Lynn asked Cricket Australia to get them a charter flight. But see, if they're not under quarantine, you listen, Trayvon, guys, yesterday was the first time Trey has played in close to 3 weeks. One kid on his team tested positive. Then the parents independently had him tested, It was 2 weeks basically. Independently had him tested, so he tested negative. To make a long story short, since that one kid tested positive on a spit test, the entire team got shut down, which meant Trey couldn't play on either the football or baseball team. He was supposed to play at the Raider Stadium this last Saturday. When I tell you my son was depressed, he was depressed. And Savannah and I have been, keeping an eye on him just to make sure he's okay, because this was a huge opportunity for him. And it's bad, man. And you got to be cautious. And I'm sure that they're going to be that cautious with the contact tracing in India because with what's going on. So I doubt very sincerely that Cricket Australia is going to charter a flight for them to go home. They're going to be like, nah, you need to quarantine for 2 weeks and then we'll bring you back home. If they're smart.
You got Jihan here. He's saying that they can swim. So
they can swim. Also, Born Reviews reached 40K. I did not see that. Awesome.
I know. I saw that this morning. 40,000. Thank you so much.
Loving it. But back to the trade situation. I don't want to be all doom and gloom. Last thing I will say, I saw a report on last night that Delhi ran out of oxygen, bro. Are you kidding me? That is it reminds me of the early days here. You know what I mean? That's just scary stuff.
They ran out of oxygen.
They ran out of oxygen at the hospitals. They have no oxygen.
At the hospital. My brain was not working. Like, what do you mean they ran out of oxygen? And
it's sad. Biden's finally moving his feet and is sending ventilators out there to India. Sending some resources. But man, dude, it's a bad situation.
So, Gabe, I got a picture here from Han Solo. Another gift for you. So I'm going to take you out of the stream just for a second to check out after this ball. Oh, no. Coley, no!
Avesh Khan on my fantasy squad.
My captain, but I definitely started him. Avesh Khan, I definitely have him going too. Oh, no. Cannot get early wickets in the power play. We want to erase the memory of the last match against CSK. We can't allow that to happen. That was a beautiful ball. I hate you, Avesh Khan, and I love you at the same time.
Nicholas.
Oh, all right. That's it. It's time for some happiness.
That's my profile pic now. I'm changing my profile pic.
Oh, Cole. At least he didn't go down for a duck, but I hate that 12 for 11 garbage. He's like 5 or 6 or 8 balls away from really getting settled in. That was a beautiful ball. The thing that was frustrating, though, in the last 2 overs especially,
Right.
they're like being kind of, I don't know if they're being passive aggressive with their shots or something, but they're like poking it out there. And there's so many that were close to being edges, and now he did that one where like it's kind of like a baseball. I hate the check swing in baseball. Swing or don't swing. I hate the check swing unless it has so much movement on it, and you're like, oh no, I'm not going to go after that. I hate the check swing in the strike zone, and that's kind of what they're doing right now. I don't know what's happening.
You absolutely hit the nail on the head. Please trade Yadav back to CSK. Oh man,
you want your man Satner to RR?
Stop it! Stop it! I'm telling you, brother. It's. Oh
no! And there's Paticle.
Back to back and belly to belly. Back to back and belly to belly. Scalp takers. DC's like, what? Who said that we're not on top?
RCB fans know what time it is. It's over. It's already over, Gabe.
Oh, wow. Here goes Nick. Here goes Nick.
It's already over. Thank goodness I got myself some AB de Villiers, but you got Patadar back in there? What has he done to show you anything? He gets a one-day break. You lose badly and you bring him back in there?
I don't understand the Patadar pick. I read Quick Buzz. I know exactly why what the idea was, because they wanted to elongate their batting. They felt their batting was too light, but Patadar hasn't done anything.
They're going to really show us that. It now.
You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it. But here comes Glenn Maxwell,
Thank
the big show.
Glenn Maxwell. Thank goodness we got Glenn Maxwell.
ABD. That is the thing. They need one more batter, I think, Nick.
Dang it.
Because Washington Sundar is good as a 6 or 7, right? As a tail ender. You know, who do you think? And let us know in the chat. Is it Patadar? Do you guys believe in Patadar? But you got your 4 big guys: Paticle, Coley, AB de Villiers, and Maxwell. If those guys are gone, it's ugly. Who is that 5th guy? Because I can live with having 5 and then the rest of the guys, you know, now at 6 you bring in Washington Sundar as an all-rounder, but you can't go 4 deep and then you got these all-rounders that are kind of shaky. Jameson can bat. I don't want to see can bat. I want to see who's a secure bat who can win a game for you.
Nahar, real quick, we have reacted to that. Jody and I did on Born Reviews. Check it out. We posted it last week. But absolutely, someone said Jameson can bat. And yes, but you're not going to rely on him to be number 5 guy. I would say it's Shabazz Ahmed, but the guy can't get a chance. He cannot get a chance whatsoever. He got 1 chance last match. Okay, my bad. So, I mean, come on. I think he could be your number 5. But I knew against Delhi Capital's bowling attack in Ahmedabad after we saw what happened yesterday. I knew not to have a captain for the starting 2 guys in RCB. Chances are they're not going to run the entire match again. I knew better than that. At least I had Paticle as my captain, not Coley, to get a few extra runs. But, man, that sucks. Nishant Sharma, beautiful ball. Got to survive now. Got to survive in this power play.
And you know what? Somebody yesterday said it. I agree. The pitch report sucks because the pitch report said, and you know, if I am going to praise Quick Buzz, this is something they're killing me with. They're not getting these pitches right. This is not a 180 or a 200 pitch. That's what they said it was yesterday. Not even close, because both teams struggled in that game, and it looks like
in
today.
The first match on it. In the first match on the, this is our championship pitch right here. This is where the championship's going to be played, and the playoffs, I believe.
Sarosa said it. Thank you. They've been wrong. Are you serious? Because this is where I go by their stuff. I may be in trouble, Nick, because they said the best. I saved my my boost to boost my double points and everything, because there's a certain match, a certain weekend when there's 2 teams that I really want. 2 teams that I really want are going to be playing in Bangalore. Wait, is Bangalore really? They say it's the best pitch. It's the ultimate. I mean, what's going on here?
Nation says so. I trust that. But how do they really know? This is a new stadium. There's only a few international games played on here. You really know what the score is going to be. I like what Maxwell's doing. He's taking his shots, but he's not being too crazy. Good fielding for right now. Ishant Sharma's really locked things down. Man, RCB was rocking and rolling, 30 for no loss after 3 overs or whatever it was. And he just changed him and Avesh Khan. And look at him talk a little bit of smack there. I love it. Oh, man, they just changed the complexion.
Man, you know what? As a CSK fan, and I got to bring it back to CSK, I'm feeling better and better, Nick, because I'm telling you, as a CSK fan, low-scoring games, it's good for them, brother. It's good for them. You know what I'm saying?
They've got to put up the score because I do think it's a little bit of a higher scoring wicket today. I really do, based on the first 3 overs. I think it's going to be higher scoring than yesterday. Yesterday was really atrocious. And you got to remember KKR chased like in the 17th over, like without breaking a sweat. And they had lost some early wickets too. Krishna, appreciate that. Very kind. Thank you so much. CSK looking like the best. I know. Oh, man, it hurts me, but I know. I'm going to hold on to last season and how much fun that was to tear them apart.
Oh, Nicholas, it's okay. Come to the dark side.
Oh, never. I mean, what can you say about those balls right there? I would like the batters to do a little better job defending. Is that asking for too much? Swinging or not swinging? With Paticles, you had to swing because it was right there. But with the one with Coley, not my favorite. He's looking at a wicket made an over right here. And he's got it. Wicket maiden over for
Wicket maiden over for Sharma. That is nice job.
Why if somebody RCB Ishant Sharma?
If somebody has him on their fantasy team, quickly tell me what that over was worth. Because you got the wicket and you got the maiden over. That's a huge. So, ooh.
Yeah, someone definitely let us know. I'm curious as well. I can see that, a 160 wicket. I can see that at least. But I could also see, like, honestly, it's going to be interesting to see how many wickets they lose in the next 6 overs, 5 or 6 overs. But I want to know what Delhi Capitals if they can score higher than 160, if they don't lose a lot of wickets. I think you can. This does seem like a higher scoring wicket today. It really does. Not a 200. Maybe like a 165, 170. There you go. Let's get some runs on the board. Avesh Khan, the Nick, wicket taker.
You're the bigger RCB fan, so I can't remember off the top of my head. But Patidar has failed every time, right? They sat him down, but he has failed, right?
Yes.
This is his game. He's got to prove his spot. He has to. And guys, I went with DC to win. You know what I'm saying? Of course, like I said, I already mentioned my guy is Sugar Darwin, but I don't want Patidar to fail either. You know what I mean? I get it. These are young guys. And somebody said something to me on Twitter, and I didn't know how to respond. I say things tongue in cheek, like I don't want Jordan to fail. He's got a family. I'm sure he's a nice guy. I have fun with it or whatever. But these are all people. They're human beings. So if it ever comes off as if I'm trying to especially a young guy trying to ruin his career, I'm not trying to ruin anyone's career. I want these guys to succeed and make as much money as possible. I know that the likelihood of that happening is close to none. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to say, Nick? But if the impression has come about that I, for whatever reason, you know what I mean? Like I was like, guys, I'm joking when I'm saying that. That's not real.
I don't think anyone that watches at least a few episodes of Cricket for Americans would think that. I want to say about Patidar, you said he hasn't really done much. I was going to predict he's had 5 total runs in the season before this game. He has 10. Okay, so I was off by 5 runs, and that might be counting this one that he got today.
Nick, he's batting at 3.
I know.
He's got to step it up.
I know it. That was a horrible shot, right? I don't know.
I forgot. I wanted to mention something. DC fans, you know, DC was my pick to win the championship this year. I mentioned that. What are you gonna? How do you guys feel? I know you're winning, but really, no Norkia? No Norkia? He was your second best bowler. He's your best bowler in the. I mean, no Norkia?
They must. I don't know what they feel. I honestly have no idea because they throw in Ishant Sharma there, and he hasn't bowled at all this season. He's doing a great job. I wonder if they went with Ishant Sharma because I believe there was no. I believe he's bowled on this pitch before. It's a newer stadium, but I believe he bowled on the international side in that test. Did they play it on Metabot in the test, or was it just in the limited format? I think they played the last 2 matches of the test here. So I think they're probably going with his experience.
Possibly, brother, but I'm telling you, don't you find it weird that at this point in the IPL we have not seen one of the best players that they had? That's crazy to me.
Harshit says that Avesh is doing the job of Norkia this year, and he's been a savage.
No, Avesh Khan's been good.
And to my point, don't you want the best 11 out there? Can you get a Khan and a Norkia?
Get them both in the side. Absolutely.
But again, Ishant Sharma. Okay, there you go. Ishant was injured till today, so they're just waiting on that. They must value him higher, and so far they were right on that one. 3 overs, 15 runs, a wicket made an over. He got the wicket of Padikkal, my captain. Of course he did.
Man.
Yes, AJ. Wokes is better than Norkia.
Woo! Wow. Hey, wow, really?
All I got to say is who's got more wickets this year?
Norkia hasn't played.
I don't want excuses, Gabe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was a whole power play. A wicket made an over in the power play, and it wasn't even the first over. Oh, my gosh. But they can still rebound. Right. They've kind of calmed the storm after those 2 quick wickets with the next 2 overs. So I can see them doubling their score by the 9th or 10th over. If they can get to 70, 75 by the 10th over, I'd feel much better about myself.
Oh, Nicholas. Oh. I mean, 36 in the power play, bro. That's bad. That's bad.
Oh, yeah, and this is a great point. I even think about this. I'm an idiot. Foreign player, Nick. Ishant Sharma is not an overseas player. So, of course, you throw him in there.
No. The reason that Norkia is out is because they're playing Hulk, of course. They got to play Hulk. They love themselves some Stoinis. Rabada's in there.
They got Hitmeyer in there today?
Smudge is in there. And is it Hitmeyer?
I don't know.
Bro, I mean, it's interesting. I'm not going to question what they do, but it is interesting. Bro, I love the dugout view. He said, I don't think you need to be humble to be honest. They're crazy, bro.
Absolutely. Let's see. They have... Excuse me. Yeah, Hitmeyer's in there.
So interesting. Hey, and I'm sure Hitmeyer fans are happy, but you going with Hitmeyer and Smudge basically over Norkia. That's interesting.
Exactly.
That's all I gotta say. That's interesting.
And that's why I like Woke so much, because he can bat. What has Smudge done in the last forever in T20 to prove that he's better than a guy who can bowl and bat?
I don't know. I mean, I understand they like the fact that Smudge stabilizes the innings. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that I think people don't give him enough credit for, where he's only failed once this year. But even though that's a low strike rate, you can almost put him in the book, bank him for 20, 30 runs. You know what I'm saying? At 100 strike rate. That matters. You know what I'm saying? But, man.
Oh, no, not a wicket alert. Dugout, why do you hate RCB? Come on.
They hate RCB. Nick, how often is the dugout view right? About as
They've
often
got it right
as
like 3 times already this year. They're making me nervous. There you go. Get past. I think that was Hitmeyer. They got that pass. Another quick single. I'll take the singles right now until we can get a little bit solidified here.
So Smudge in the Fab Four. Nick, don't underestimate him. Just kidding. Smith is an Aussie. That's why. I mean, like I said, DC's winning, so we cannot question a team that's winning, right? Just don't do it. They're winning. There's a method to the madness, right?
Siddharth, did I say Wokes is an opening batsman? Did I say his average is a 50? The dude can bat, though. The dude can definitely bat. Absolutely.
You know what?
What are you talking about? Of course he can bat.
This is the most blasphemous statement ever in CFA Nation, AJ. Hitmeyer should be upset at you. How could you compare that Adonis of an athlete to this? Are you kidding me? I appreciate the compliment, but no, you're insulting Hitmeyer when you say he's my doppelganger. Like, seriously? Look at this. Look at this. There's not much you can do with this, all right? Hitmeyer's got hair. I'm bald. Look at this. I'm bald. Oh, man.
Oh, please don't get caught. Please keep going,
That's
baby.
called the big
Woo!
show, baby. You know who the one long RCB batsman that he went with is?
You make your captain?
Vice captain.
Okay, not bad, not bad.
Let's go.
Who did I make my vice captain? I can't remember. I do have AB in there. I don't have Glenn Maxwell. Dang it.
Get that googly out there.
Oh, I made DeWan my vice captain. That's right. Ugh. Your mush pick. Come on.
Bro, I had like 5 or 6 Twitter messages. Don't you dare pick Coley again. I was like, wow, they're like, I'll unsubscribe. I had somebody else said, I have people in Vegas. That one scared me. When they said, I have people in Vegas. That's all it said. I'm like, oh, wait. Okay, who don't you want me to pick? You know what I mean? Vegas is too close to home. I live in Vegas. Wait.
You cannot intimidate Cricket for Americans.
Wrong. I can easily be intimidated. Wrong.
Stop it. You got Fist of Fury. What are you talking about, man?
Bro, I'm old. Plus, watch TV, bro. Guys don't bang out no more. They come up to you and poke you. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, I'm leaking.
Hey, what was the story you told just a few days ago? The kid still got it.
Back in the day, bro, that was like, what, 5 years ago, 4 years ago, bro? I'm 40 now. Actually, I've become so much humble once I turned 40, Nick. Like, I used to get upset when I was waiting at a light and somebody would honk at me. I would just look at them like, really? Nah, just like, all right, no problem.
Oh, we got Axar Patel. Dang it.
Bro, you know what's crazy? They're so deep. Axar Patel, like, could another team right now, we haven't even talked about the fact that Robbie Ashwin left. We haven't even talked about the fact that Robbie Ashwin...
Take two. Thank you. Sorry.
Could another team survive losing both Robbie Ashwin and losing both Suresh Iyer for the season and still be one of the number one teams?
Apparently the Delhi Capitals can, jerks.
They're so deep.
The jerks.
Maniac.
No, that was
Bro, Axar Patel is so filthy. He is so filthy. Rajasthan Royals are surviving. You call that surviving? They got a game gifted to them. They got a game gifted to them.
Give up. Come on. Oh,
let's go. Get it out. Get it out. Big boy shot right there. That's a big boy shot right there. Let's go, Maxie.
And with that, so far in the first 17 balls, Maxwell has gotten 1/5 of the entire season score last year. Sorry, Kings fans.
Give it to me. Let's go, Maxie.
It looks like you were doing something else, but I'm not going to say on air what it looked like. All right, we got super chat here from Jihan. It takes a brave selector to not include Smith. That experience in the order, particularly towards the pressure end of the tournament, can be invaluable. I hear what you're saying, Jihan, and I'm going to trust your know-how being the Australian fan that you have been your entire life. But you know how I am. You know how Gabe is. We're not very experienced. We're very brave, though. So we would definitely not put him in there. Well, probably Gabe would after like 2 days. Like, Smith, please be in my lineup. I'll let you open if you want.
Day one, Smudge would have been in there. Begrudgingly. But, again, here goes the thing. I think that even though he bats at a lower strike rate, Nick, 110, 112, 120, I think maybe his highest strike rate was 125, 130. He still gives you those guaranteed 20, 30 runs. He's only failed once. There's value to that. Stabilizing the innings, there's value to it. That's why when people crush KO Raul because he'll give you 60 at a 120 strike rate, 130 strike rate, I'll take that. Not too many players can guarantee you 60 runs. You know what I'm saying? Give me those 60 runs. Just say it.
Sean, I mean, I don't have too much experience here, but I think most Australian fans are not England fans. So I'm not really, and it's Dr. Jihan, by the way. I'm not really sure if you're saying anything that's not obvious there. I don't think he hates England, but he's not going to be a fan of England cricket. Nick, did you check out the MS Dhoni video I sent you? No, I've not checked it out yet. I will. Sorry about that.
Oh, the big show.
He's unbelievable. And at least, I mean, people are going to think I'm crazy for this because he's only seen 5 balls. At least Padar is still in there, right? Or 6 balls.
He's still in there. He's still, let him build his innings. Bro, this isn't the type of strike where you're going to have a 200 strike rate or pitch. That ain't going to happen. Let him build his innings. Let him be comfortable. Because what happens is if you lose it and guys come in and aren't, fresh, then they're in trouble.
Come on. Get away from. Oh, I forgot. Smudge is a human vacuum. All right.
What'd you call him?
The human vacuum.
I like that.
Gabe, here's Ayush giving you some love. I absolutely love Gabe's voice. He sounds like the honest trailer guy. And what do you think about Poppy Stoinis versus Babu Aksar and Bilbo Billings, Shimi Hetty? Go, baby, go. No. That sucks.
Oh, Smudge. Smudge takes it. And that's 25 from 19 for Maxi. But man, he got out too early. Now it's up to ABD.
He was living dangerously with those 6s.
Bro, he had to do it. He needs the.
And he needs at the very top of the bat, which means it just kind of died there. Smudge says, "Take that, Mr. Salary, who's 20 times mine."
They're actually what do you call it? They're kinmen because they're both Aussies. So I'm sure that Glenn Maxwell probably would help out Smudge with a loan if he needed it. Like, Smudge, I got you. Smudge. You need a couple ducats, I got you.
Smudge right now is like calling in all the loans that all the money he borrowed Maxwell in the past. Like, hey, you're gonna pay me back, right? But here comes the RCB haters. They're gonna come out of the woodwork. They're gonna say, told you. Now listen, nothing's over until ABD's wicket falls. If his wicket falls before the death, oh no. I would almost suggest send someone else before you send ABD right now. Because the wickets are falling. It's not even the 10th over yet. Send someone out there, see if they can solidify things, and then send an ABD when that wicket falls at the 10th or 11th over.
Bro, I find such value in 25, 30 runs, right? That's why I'm like, if everyone can just score 25 to 30 runs, that's why what Smudge is doing, even at 100 strike rate, guys. I know people are going to say his strike rate is so low, Gabe. 108, 112. I think he had one that was 119, might have been his high water mark. But it's still 30 runs. If everybody scored 30 runs, 10, let's say 11 times 30, well, they're going to lose 10 wickets. 10 times 30, that's 300 runs. But no. You know what kills you? Those ducks. You know what kills you? Give me a diamond duck, too. How do you feel about this, Nick? Give me a diamond duck. I'll take a diamond duck where you don't even see a ball, or give me a golden duck. But don't give me a duck where you've seen 5, 6, 7 balls. You've seen a whole over, and you didn't give me any runs. You just wasted an over.
No, I'd rather still take the duck on 5 or 6 balls because odds are you're going to score runs. You have no odds of scoring runs. You get a diamond duck. Boomer's trying to take down RC with him. That's pretty funny. Gabe, the reason why I'm shaking my head is you had told me before when I had chosen whoever I had chosen that didn't get to 50, right? You're like, if it's not 50, it doesn't count. And now you're sitting here saying 25, 30. That's pretty good because you're trying to justify your pick of Max. 25, 30. That's pretty good. You gotta get on one side of the fence here, man.
Listen. I'm talking. No, there's a difference between fantasy and if I pick a guy as my fantasy captain, I want at least a 50 out of him, or 3 wickets minimum. But here's the thing. I'll give you a perfect example. The other day in fantasy, I had for baseball, I had what's his name? From the Yankees, Garrett Cole. 11 strikeouts. Gave up 2 runs. We lost the game. Do I care if he got 11 strikeouts? We lost the game. I want to win the game.
Well,
Don't
you're
give up
making
any
that
runs.
comment earlier because of fantasy. You would not have made that comment if you didn't have Maxwell as your vice captain.
No, well, of course. That's what I'm saying. I'll take the runs. But what I'm saying is, in fantasy, was it a good fantasy pick? No. I'm saying as an RCB fan, he did his job. You know what?
No, I'm not saying it's a bad fantasy pick. We'll see. That might be a good fantasy pick.
No,
we don't know if people are going to go up past 25 in this match. No. Wickets are falling. ABD's in there. Oh, they went for it. They're like, no, we're sending the alien out there. Patadar.
The only one that has yet to break double digits is Patadar.
Don't go for 2.
But I think, and tell me how you guys feel about this in the chat. Why do so many teams rely on 4 guys or 5 guys instead of spreading it out? That's the one thing I think that teams don't have enough of is balance. You know what I'm saying? That's why RCB,
if they can get more guys to rely on, they would have them. Some guys are going to bowl really well. Some guys are going to bat really well. Very few of them are going to be able to do both very well. So, I mean, it is what it is. Our CSK might have the deepest lineup, right? But they would all love to have guys that can rate.
But yeah, CSK, because they got both Curran and Ali who could bat at 7 and 8. Dhoni comes in at 7 himself. Even DC, same thing. You got Hitmeyer who comes in late. He comes in at 7 or 8. They got, Patel can go out there and give you some runs. Not too many teams have that, Nick. You've got a lot of teams that literally their bottom 4 is a black hole, brother. A black hole. Some of them, the bottom 5.
ABD's on the board on that over. It is, man, they were so close to getting that 70. Like I said, after the first 10 overs, they can still do it. I want to get to 75, 76 by the end of the 10th over. We'll see what happens. Someone had a really good comment right here. Where is it at? Right here. Vignesh says Patadar has to prove. Yes. This is your chance right now to prove Coley right when he puts you in there 4 different times in that number 3 spot or whatever it is.
And you know what?
Still bat. Yeah, that's true.
I will eat it right now, Robbie. Gabe, honestly, CSK looks better team all of this year. I will eat it right now because I didn't think that was the case. I was upset that we didn't have a better spinner. Not spinner, I'm sorry. A better pace bowler than Ngidi. I was upset that Ngidi was going to miss the first 3 games. I was upset that we weren't going to be at Chennai, so our spinners weren't going to come into play. I was upset, and I was wrong. Dhoni said, Gabe, relax, bro. I got this. I know what I'm doing. I've been around for a minute, young fella. We're good. And they've been good. Chahar, has absolutely proven that he's a top flight spinner. And between Chahar and Ngidi, I'm not going to lie, the course is still too expensive. But Dhoni uses them wisely.
He gets those wickets. Talk about expensive, man. Harshal Patel gave him almost 60, but he still got 3 wickets the other match.
Wow, you dogging your boy Harshal Patel. Nick, I don't blame Harshal Patel, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
I'll tell you why.
Tell me why. Your research, right?
No, this is what I was gonna say on
quick on
R3 wickets, but I just wasn't able to get it done this weekend. Do you know that who pumped him for the majority of those runs?
Yeah,
Robbie Jadeja got dropped at 0. When a team messes up, that's not on. Robbie Jadeja should have never had the chance to go out there and do that. That game changes.
Patel still has to bowl the ball so the guys can hit 1 billion sixes and throw a no ball and give another 6 on the no ball.
Yes, I understand that. But what I'm saying is, if your boy Christensen could catch, which by the way, you guys notice who isn't in the Daniel Christian is not in the line. That was the game right there. Because if Jadeja gets dropped, nobody else is putting up 60 like that. You know what I'm saying? It was. Oh, there we go. AB,
on, please be a boundary. No, fall down or something and don't get it.
Gabe, no words on
Patel. Didn't
there
get
you go.
70. Shoot.
See, AJ, Dan Christian dropped him that Pratt. Yeah, it was a huge drop. He would have been gone on a donut. No way after we lose him, we even get the 191, which is what CSK got to. That game, that loss, in my opinion, is squarely on Dan Christian's shoulders. Just saying.
Wow.
Just saying. But somebody else said no mention on Morgan. Guys, again, Nick was waiting on me for our 3 wickets yesterday, and I got home from the game. I had to take my allergy medicine. I passed out on the couch. It was bad. I couldn't do it. That was my fault. But I was going to mention that not only did Morgan carry his team and carry them to a win, but Russell still failed. So you know what? Russell can't have an argument if you're not a part of helping this team win. You know what I'm saying? He did it and it counted. So Morgan, good for him. Knight Riders. In this season, I think the top 3 teams are firmly affixed, right? Top 3 teams, no questions asked. DC, CSK, RCB. Who's going to be that 4th team? And I know we're going to do it in the middle, but give
Rajasthan.
us. Wow, Nick said Rajasthan. Give us. Is it going to be? Can KKR fix it? Can the Kings 11 fix it? Who's that 4th team in your opinion, guys?
History's going to tell you it's going to be Mumbai. They'll be there. Amit Mishra is just 4 wickets away from becoming the highest wicket taker in IPL history. First is Malinga now. Wow. Mishra.
There we go.
Please get out of there. Patadar, please get out of there.
The young boy. Good for you, young boy.
Gosh, we've been waiting for that for about 6 matches now.
Guys, that's why I had to qualify. I don't hate Patadar. I want him to do well. I want RCB to lose, but I want these players to do well. I know what these players sacrifice. Guys, when I said earlier in the stream that we're watching Trey closely because mental health is something that we don't focus on when we got kids. But emotionally, you know how tough this has been for Trey to miss out the chance to play in Raider Stadium and be able to perform in front of all those scouts? It absolutely crushed him. To be off the field, I know what these kids sacrifice. I know what every one of these players have sacrificed to get there. I want Patadar to succeed. I'm just saying he hasn't till this point. But I wish good things for him.
Who told you that you don't want Patadar to succeed?
I forgot who it was, man. Somebody sent me a message on Twitter, and I was like, "What?" Like, no, I do not hate him. He's a young guy. He scored 100 domestically. I'm just saying he has failed. That's all I'm saying. They need to move him, and I need to start qualifying my statement.
You're number 3, and you're not doing anything but 9 runs for your first 3 or 4 matches. You're going to get called out. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're the former prime minister, for crying out loud.
Okay, maybe there's one player that I don't wish good things for. John Campbell says Rajasthan Royals called me to replace Ben Stokes. Yeah.
MS Dhoni is looking for your advice here.
I'm thinking of trading Mitchell Satner to Rajasthan Royals. If they need, I got to hear. I need your opinion, please. What are we getting back? Yeah, we don't need Mitchell Satner, but what are we getting back?
Exactly.
What are we getting back? You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little Jaiswal. I like the young. I like the youth.
You are a joke.
What?
They're not going to give their opening batsman,
bro.
Indian batsman.
I'm just saying. That's a fair trade. I would do it. They still got Bohara. Send me Jaiswal.
This is a tough question. Do you think Ashwood did the right thing by leaving the IPL to help people fight COVID? To help people fight COVID, absolutely. I didn't read that last part when I posted the comment. I thought you were just asking, did he do the right thing? I was going to say, when it comes to medical reasons, guys, and the person's not using it as a scapegoat, I have no problem with it whatsoever. You do what you got to do for medical reasons. I'm not going to judge you. But if he's doing it to help people fight COVID, then even more power to him. Absolutely. IPL is a game that we all love to watch and experience and talk about, but it's not life. It's not. If RCB won a championship this year, right, that would be so amazing. But it would pale in comparison, I mean this honestly, to even a few people's lives being saved. Pales in comparison. So absolutely, I have no problem with it. I salute him. I'm not sure what – that should not be run out, hopefully. I'm not sure what his plan is for how he's going to help people fight COVID, but I love that.
You know, he's a person with a platform, Nick. And I think more than anything else, this is what happened. I started paying attention once he withdrew and really said, listen, I can't in good conscience be out here playing when I know what's going to with my countrymen. And you know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
I was like, wait, what's going on? So I think that just him doing it, it's one thing for foreign players to do it, bubble fatigue or whatever. But when you're actually, it's affecting your family, it's affecting your countrymen, you're really bringing awareness to it. Does that make sense, Nick? And that's when I really started paying attention. Like, whoa, this is serious. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a tragedy what's going on there. So I agree with his decision. That's me personally.
Yeah. Again, when it's medical, sorry guys, in this world of COVID, you just can't question it. You really can't. We have teachers in this district that are, I don't want to say the words nervous because I haven't talked to anyone personally, but are choosing to teach from home because they have that option. And I have no problem with that. The district has no problem with that. The other teachers have no problem with that. No, I'm telling you, I'm at the building every day. No one is talking behind anyone's back saying, can you believe they're not here? Because that's how crazy this situation is. If it was another situation where it wasn't COVID and the person's just like, oh yeah, I'm sick, cough, cough, and they're gone for like months, then people are going to be talking about it. But not this situation.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because listen, life's a one-time trip. It's precious, and if that decision could cost you your life, then don't make that decision. So I agree with, wholeheartedly with you, Nick, and I agree with what Ashwin did. Honestly, so. Like I said, to me, the most frustrating thing is a couple of people were mentioning how America was not helping out. And finally, Biden's starting to send some ventilators over there. We do got the stockpile of vaccines. So they're sending vaccines. The thing is with the vaccine, though, just like in America, it takes about, because it takes you a full month to get vaccinated twice. So it takes about 6 weeks.
Oh, no, drop. Oh, gosh.
Oh,
that was scary.
It takes about 6 weeks to 2 months basically before it actually starts affecting the numbers. You know what I'm saying? And bringing them down, because so it's gonna still take a while.
I am nervous about this pitch, about this wicket, Gabe. I really am. You see RCB now 87. You double the score, right? Which, from my math, you really look at the 11th over and double the score. But either way, they can get to about 160 on par if they don't lose big wickets. And ABD is just waiting for that death, in my opinion. Padar's doing a really good job. This wicket is making me very nervous. I think that Delhi, unless early wickets can be had, and you got Harsh Patel, all that kind of stuff in there, I can see Delhi Capitals getting to 180 without breaking a sweat. I really do on this pitch. So I think that RCB needs to keep doing what they're doing right now. They need to keep pushing, feeding the fire, so to speak. This has got to be my last over, so I'm hoping to see no wickets, no whammies, only big bucks here. Hopefully. Come on.
I've got to disagree with you, Nick. Let me tell you something. There's no RCB, not RCB, I'm sorry, DC 180 without breaking a sweat? Absolutely not. Not on this pitch. Bro, look at the last few days. I'm telling you, this pitch is...
I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm jinxing myself. The reverse
jinx. This pitch at best, 160, 170, and that's a good score. 180 without breaking a sweat? Nah.
I said they don't lose early wickets. Absolutely.
The ball, if you look at the ball that Glenn Maxwell got dismissed on, the ground is gripping, right? So it gets slower, and you don't get to hit it off the middle of the bat. When you swing, basically you're swinging you're getting it there too early, and you get it off the end of the bat. You know what I'm saying? And then at the end of the bat, it just doesn't travel as far. It's going to be super hard.
That sounds good and technical, but I just think I think the ball, it was a good ball that was bowled. He on the very top of the bat. We see that in sports all the time, especially in baseball. They just hit on the wrong side of the bat. The difference of a home run and a pop-up. But, I mean, you could be right, but I'm just saying. I hope I'm wrong. I'm hope that RCB can get – I'm hoping. I don't want to jinx anyone. I'm hoping they can get to like 160, 170, and that it's just smooth sailing. But I'm just saying. I'm nervous.
I feel you, brother. I feel you.
Please be another boundary. No, get out of your way. Dewan, how dare you?
You love you some Dewan. Come on now.
How can you not? He's like the guy that you can't quit, Bro,
I love his catches, too. No matter, even though when they're against CSK or even when they're against KKR, I love his celebration. It's awesome. Awesome.
I am not afraid of a challenge, MS Dhoni. I'm a little nervous about having to play CSK again, but bring it on, baby. Bring it on. All right, so they survived Axar Patel in his first 3 overs because this guy is just becoming a legend. Absolutely fantastic. 94 for 3. They're looking better than where they started, where they lost Coley and Padicle somewhat early, and Glenn Maxwell. Guys and girls, thank you so much for showing up. Thank you so much for supporting Cricket for Americans. Go ahead, check out Board Reviews if you want to see what else is going on over there. Thank you for everything. Have a great day. People in India, be safe. Be safe. Wear those masks. Do all those things. I believe that all that stuff does help tremendously. So, with all that being said, Gabe, have a good day, and I will see you guys later.
Later, brother. And man, guys, you know, I'm looking at this right now, and somebody just made a comment. They said 4 playoff matches on this ground. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but that bodes well for CSK. These lower scoring pitches, I'll take it all day long. 4 playoff matches on this ground. Oh, I love it. 4. Wicked alert. Wicked alert in the dugout, guys. Wicked alert in the dugout. Ooh. 10 balls for Ishant Sharma today. Did not realize that. That's disgusting. He's basically eating up 2 overs by himself with 10 balls there and not giving up any runs, guys. That's disgusting. I love it. Let's see. This ground has multiple pitches. Well, are there high scoring ones, guys? Gabe, I don't understand. One thing, why people blame IPL, whatever happens outside, be it virus or anything else. IPL is making people stay home without special effort. Listen, I'm not blaming IPL. I'm not blaming IPL at all. Listen, they got to still put a product out there on the field. They're a business. And the rest of the world is still moving on with business. They're doing the right thing. They're not having spectators there. And as long as there's no spectators there, that's fine. What? Narayan is gone? What is going on? He had a great game yesterday for KKR. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That is, I mean, again, I'm not going to judge anyone, man. I'm not, but that's just bad. Ah! Fake news, guys. I need CFA Nation right now to get on it. My internet sleuths. You guys know who you are. I count on you to give me the reliable news. And De Villiers. Oh, safe. Landed safely. That looked bad coming off the bat. I was like, ooh, that's going to get caught. But nobody was there. Narayan got in for real. Fake news. The doctor, you tricked me. No news of Narayan. All right, I was going to say, because I think KKR can still be that 4th team. I'm telling you, Mumbai just does not look right on these slower pitches. They've got these next 3, is it 3 or 4 in Dubai? And if they cannot fix that, they're in trouble. They're in trouble. I just checked Twitter. Can't see anything there. Okay. Patidar with a 6. Good job, young boy. Good job. Guys, I am rooting for DC. Let me be clear. But I'm also rooting for Patidar because I want the young kid to succeed. This is the game for him. And I think somebody did... I want everyone to understand I'm not being hateful on these players. If I'm playing fantasy, if I'm rooting, of course I'm rooting for a team, so I'm rooting against other players. But I never root for 2 things in professional sports, all right? Injuries you never root for, and I'll tell you why. I've had family members that are injured. Some of those injuries are for life. You understand what I'm saying? You don't walk away from those injuries. And 2, at the end of the day, this is how they feed their families. This is their job. So I'm not trying to disparage him. This is their livelihood. All right. But obviously, I want my guys to do better than their guys. I never want anybody to flat out fail. With that being said, Patidar is not young. Did not realize Patidar is not young. Did not realize he's young because they just brought him on the team. But then again, it takes so long to even be able to break into the IPL. It's tough, right? That's right, Nick. Showing up. He is showing up. 105. Let me change the score. 105 for 3. 105 for 3, guys. Man, 105 for 3. If Patidar, and we are in the 15th over now, right? 14 overs in the books. If these two last, if they stay on strike, I see a interesting game. RCB can probably get up to 160. If they, because oh my gosh, ABD in the death is the best. But here goes Axar Patel. Breaking news. Breaking news. Hold on. Where's my breaking news? Scott Coglegion moves to RCB as a replacement for Kane Richardson. I have no idea who that is. You guys are going to have to give me some information. ABD will go berserk in the death. Okay. ABD. Oh, and ABD starting to step it on the gas right now. There's a 6 for the alien. That's why you can never count this team out until ABD goes down. His wicket is massive. Mr. 360. Oh, boy. 5,000 runs for ABD. Congratulations, ABD. 5,000 runs. Ooh. Is that an actual good performance for RCB? DC Bowling, Rabada, Sharma, Patel, Abram, and Mishra. That's a tough side. Exactly. They're facing some great bowling. 53 partnership for ABD and Patidar. 53 partnership. So, ooh. Yeah, Zampa's gone. Zampa's gone. And oh, Smudge with a great catch there. He is such a good fielder. He is such a good fielder. Oh, Smudge. Guys, if anything else, just for his catches, Steve Smith and that what do you call it? That stability batting order. Maybe you don't replace Steve Smith. And I love, listen, I'm a West Indies fan. I love Hitmeyer, but maybe when you decide to go with you keep Steve Smith in there, keep him at 3. Take that steady 30 runs he's going to give you, 20 plus runs he's going to give you on his 100 strike rate, and take those catches because he is a wizard. He is a wizard. It's pronounced Cougar Line. Cougar Line. Interesting. Axar Patel. That's what I'm saying. This is 31 is still good, Gabe. Yes, it is. For this young guy, look at how everybody else fell. And his strike rate is the highest at 140. Coley, 109, 12 runs. Patical, 17, 121 strike rate. He's got a 140 strike rate, 31 runs. He did his job. Now let other guys do their jobs. Maxwell, 25 for 20, 125 strike rate. He's the highest scorer right now. Other guys do their jobs. Dugout mushed him. Another correct wicket alert. What is with the dugout getting these wicket alerts right? Oh, man. 150 for 115 for 5. Let me update the score. All right, score prediction, guys. Score prediction. Let me know. What do you guys think? 115 for 5. You've got Washington Sundar in there who can bat. You still have ABD, which is the most important wicket. I give him 150, 160 tops. 150, 160 tops. What do you guys think? Count me out here. 150, 160 tops. Here goes Rabada, first ball. Oh! And there goes Sundar. Ooh. Oh, did that bounce? I thought that was direct. I thought that was a wicket. Ooh. And there goes a 4 for AB. Smart shot. Smart shot, guys. RCB will get 186 if AB is still there at the end. 186. That means you're hoping for something from Sundar then. Gabe, who do you pick for this match? I picked DC. I picked DC. I just think DC is a more balanced team, and their bowling is ridiculous. Now, to this point, DC's bowling did a good job, 120 for 4, but they need to they need to get the job done. The biggest wicket is sitting out there, AB. I wouldn't even worry about Sundar. I mean, Sundar, not to be disrespectful, I've seen him put up, 60s, 70s in tests. Sundar can be good, but you got to get AB. Rabada, Gabe, if Rabada is wicketless, I would replace him with Norkia, period. You know what? Rabada has not been the best, but I think you do the best when you have both Norkia and Rabada. You don't replace the purple cap holder, current purple from last year. So I would take Rabada Norkia, and I'm sorry, you got to get out one of either Hitmeyer from the side or you're not going to get Stoinis out. Yep, it's going to be, you know what? I would replace Hitmeyer. That's what I would do. Oh, bad throw there by Rabada. Sloppy. They just gave away a run, and they ran for 2 there. Great running by De Villiers and Sundar. Great running to steal a run. And strategic timeout. Strategic timeout. Oh, boy. Interesting. So from here, what do you guys think? From this point off, 124. Let me update the score. 124. So they put up 9 runs that over. 124 for 4. Rabada. Bad Rabada. Bad. All right. I want to get this last over in before I have to go. 129, I think, all out. 166. Joy, I think I'm more with you. 160, maybe not 165. Okay, yeah, not 129 on Abdullah. I love it. 40 in the last four, so 164 at least. Okay, okay. I say between 30 and 40. So they should go 150 to 140. If they don't get 150 at the very minimum, they lose this game. They're done. They're done, cousin. They need that 150. But we'll see. We will see. 150. Oh boy. Interesting. Come on, strategic timeout. You're killing me, strategic timeout. I want to see this last over. Now, I need to see DC bat on this pitch. I still contend it's a slow pitch. I still contend this is a slow pitch. I could be wrong, though. End of the timeout. There we go. All right. 140. Is Azjad in today? I haven't seen Azjad today. I know he had a busy week at work. Not sure if he's going to be in. Hopefully he is. I will check out his channel once I leave, obviously. Important public service announcement here by the IPL asking people to stay home. So I think that they're trying to do their job. They're trying to do their part, I should say. Not their job, but their part. Avish Khan. And Avish Khan, I'm assuming is going to use his next two. I would say 16 and 18th, obviously. And or 17. This is 17th over, I should say. So 17 and 19th over. Sundar test match. Yeah, Sundar, that's what I'm saying. AB is the guy because Sundar by himself on his own ain't going to beat you guys. No disrespect to Sundar, but he ain't going to come up and put up 40 runs. That's just not going to happen. Let's see. Next ball. Gabe, it will be hard defending because ball. I missed that. There we go. It'll be hard defending because ball will become soap because of dew, Virat said during the toss, which he lost again. And, Nick and I were joking. Man, Virat has got to be the most unluckiest captain when it comes to tosses, whether it's international. I mean, he struggles with the toss, doesn't he, guys? I'd like to see a metric of what Virat Kohli does with the toss. What's his ratio of actually winning the toss? I know it was horrid this last tour in India and in Australia. What the one game he played, I think he lost the toss there too, if I'm not mistaken. But in India, for sure, the tour with England, that he couldn't win a toss to save his life. Only one run for AB on that last one there. Man, Avish Khan bowling well. Just to hold AB to one run is impressive. Another dot ball. Oh boy. Let's see what happens. Can he get out of this over without giving up a boundary, guys? That's a question. Can he get out the over without giving up? Last ball, guys. Come on. Give me that. So AB's on strike. What's going to happen this last ball here, guys? Come on. Come on. I'm not even looking at the chat because I don't want you guys to spoil it. You guys are always a second ahead of me. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Come on. Come on. Come on. And what's going to happen here? AB at strike, 36 for 27, 133 strike rate of Vishkan. And nope, just a dot. No, just a single. Just a single, guys. No boundaries. What an over for Vishkan. Bowling in the death. Loving it. Loving it. Oh, so impressive. All right, guys. Well, that's it for me. I've reached my limit for the day. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll talk to you guys later. You already know the deal. Same bat time, same bat channel. Peace.